Hey friends, are you an online business owner looking for an effective content workflow that will help you create consistent content? If so, it's time to start thinking about how to organize your content workflow in order to maximize your time and your business's profit. Try out these 5 steps to create and promote content that draws your ideal leads and clients into your sales funnel. From brainstorming ideas to analyzing your results, the first step is to brainstorm content ideas. When brainstorming content ideas for your business, it's important to truly understand your ideal client. Think about the real struggles and challenges they're facing. More than likely, they're you about 2 or 3 years ago. What are they looking to solve? This is your key to either connecting with them or repelling them and sending them on their way. This can be done by understanding the pain points and struggles they're actively looking to solve in their business. Put yourself in her shoes. What's troubling her these days? What are those little problems that keep showing up time and time again in her business? What's stressing her out at night? What's keeping her awake? What is she hoping to solve in her business? Or heck, maybe she doesn't even know she even has this problem yet. Are you stuck? No worries. One way to go about coming up with content ideas is to first determine your content pillars. Content pillars are those broader subjects that you want your content to fall underneath. So if you're a visual person like I am, I want you to think of the structure, of an organizational chart in a business with all the different departments and people under each of those departments. It's the same thing. Your department head is your content pillar, and all those people underneath those departments, those are your specific content topics that you're going to talk about. So again, that core content topic sits at the top, and under those are your very specific topics. And you want to aim to have about 4 or 6 of these pillars to keep things fresh and focused. I just want to give you a content pillar example, just so you have a better idea of what I'm talking about. So let's say you're a life coach specializing in weight loss for women who are focused on just shedding those last few pounds. I know, pretty specific, right? But I wanted to do something very specific so it gave you a good idea. Here's how a well-defined core content pillar would look when you're brainstorming to make brainstorming your ideas easier. Now, these are the different key areas of interest and concern for that ideal audience that she's trying to find. So 1, healthy eating habits. So focusing on the nutrition and balanced eating. Discuss different topics for making healthier food choices, understanding portion control, and debunking diet myths. Those can include those simple, nutritious recipes and meal planning ideas. Pillar number 2 is exercise and fitness. So covering efficient, manageable exercise routines suitable for a very busy schedule. Emphasize the importance of regular physical activity, different types of workouts like HIIT, yoga, strength training, and how to stay motivated. That would fall under that pillar number 2. Pillar number 3 is mindset and motivation, because we all know we need that, right? Address the psychological aspects of weight loss. Topics could include those realistic goal setting, overcoming mental barriers to weight loss, maintaining that motivation even when you don't want to do it, and cultivating a positive body image that we struggle to have. Or maybe you don't, but I sometimes do. Pillar number 4 is lifestyle management. Explore how daily habits and routines impact weight loss. This can include sleep, stress management, balancing work and life commitments, and creating a supportive environment for healthy living. Pillar number 5 is weight loss plateaus and challenges. So this pillar would provide advice and strategies for dealing with common weight loss challenges, including plateaus. Offer insights into why weight loss might slow down and how to overcome these hurdles effectively. And the final pillar, number 6, would be success stories and testimonials. Yes, friend, you want to share those inspiring stories and testimonials from clients who have successfully lost weight with your system. This provides motivation and builds trust and credibility in your coaching methods. Each of these pillars can be expanded into a wide range of different topics. Can you see that? They address the key areas of interest and concern for women who are looking to lose those last few pounds. And they provide a holistic approach to weight loss and staying healthy. Is that helpful? Does that give you an idea what I mean when I talk about content pillars? Researching your content ideas is step 2 in the content workflow. You may have heard me say that in the first few years of my business, okay, so maybe like the first 5 years of my business, SEO wasn't a step in my content workflow. However, I know now it is essential for a small business that wants to grow through organic content creation. And here are the go-to tools that I use for keyword research: Google Trends and Uber Suggest. They're both super handy. They help you spot those trending keywords in your industry and what you can show up for on page 1 of Google. With Google Trends, you can see the peak of where that keyword is searched. So if you were to look at a whole year's worth of content and start putting in those different pillar pieces that you want to create, this is going to show you when it's trending and people are searching for it. So that means, let's say somebody's searching for weight loss in January. That's like the height of the searching. You want to make sure that your content is already out there so Google has indexed it before January. So you're going to be creating that content in December and potentially at the end of November. That's when that needs to get into your content calendar. So that's what I mean by researching your Google Trends. And it's going to give you a list of different potential topics that are appealing to your audience and they're ranking well on search engines. Uber Suggest does provide that search volume and that search difficulty for questions, comparison, and related keyword research. Pay attention to those common questions related to your specific topic or your core content pillar. They're great for your next blog post or headline in your current core content piece. These are the magic words that'll help your content shine on those search engine result pages. So have you ever heard of a SERP before, the S, or seen the abbreviation SERP? Yeah, that's a search engine result page. And that's how you would brainstorm content ideas that resonate with your audience and boost your SEO. Simple, effective, and straight to the point. Now let's move on to crafting that content into something that really connects and converts with your audience, because that is step 3 of your content workflow: creating the actual content. Creating your content for your online business or your life coach practice can be daunting. I get it. I understand. It's a lot of work. Knowing how to structure and write effective content is key to success. Trust me, I'm a slow writer. I understand I need to have a solid outline of my content structure so that I can be the most efficient with my content creation. So before you begin writing, it's important to create an outline of what topics you want to cover in that content. This will help ensure that all the points you want to make are included in that piece and you're not forgetting anything and you have it organized logically in there, because we all need to have it logically organized for us. Start by brainstorming the ideas related to your topic. We've already covered that. And then those ideas are the sub headlines or the talking point within your content, whether it's your blog post or your podcast. An outline keeps you on track while creating the content. You don't need to be chasing any shiny objects. This will give your readers or listeners an idea of what they can expect from your piece of content while helping them navigate it more easily when they return for reference purposes. With a clear structure in place, begin populating each section with relevant topics using that active voice and natural language processing, NLP, keywords for better SEO. Friends, you need to make sure that everything's written in an active voice so the reader doesn't get bored quickly while skimming through your work. Trust me, I throw no stones with this because I am not always the most active voice writer. Whenever possible, again, put in those NLP keywords throughout the article to help your search engine optimization, your SEO. You want to get found by Google, which can ultimately increase your website traffic. After writing all of your content pieces, it's time to edit and proofread them before hitting publish. One way you can do this easily is by using a screen reader to have it read to you. Make sure you review it for typos and grammar mistakes. Grammarly could be your best friend. It will pinpoint what you may have overlooked during your initial creation stage. And here's another area that I need to make sure I do, and that's to look over my actual sentences to make sure there isn't any unnecessary fluff added anywhere. Because I have my podcast transcribed and that turns into my blog post, I need to pull out any unnecessary fluff that I've added as I've chatted on my podcast. I'm guessing you've noticed that I do seem to over-explain, or at least my husband tells me I'm constantly over-explaining things. Optimizing for search engines can help increase that visibility to your potential clients, which is essential for maximizing your profit with your online business. And when you incorporate keywords, utilizing internal and external links, it helps to, and using well-optimized images with alt text, for SEO purposes, you're able to maximize the efficiency of your content workflow. Publishing and promoting your content, because this is essential to have in your content workflow. It's essential to have a workflow in place that allows you to get your content out into the world quickly and efficiently. To ensure your content is seen, your organic content workflow enables you to share it effectively. Do you know the go-to platforms for your ideal clients? Do they sit and binge watch YouTube videos, or do they always have a podcast playing while they're running their kiddos around from activity to activity? You want your go-to platform to be the place where your ideal client goes to consume information. To prevent content creation burnout, consider one main platform, such as a podcast or a YouTube. Then you can have that repurposed in an SEO optimized blog post for discoverability. Send an email to your list the day your content goes live to encourage them to visit your corresponding blog post, which of course will contain the links to either the podcast or your YouTube video. Experiment with different forms of content to your list to see what receives the best open and click-through rate. Do you need to have more storytelling, or do you need to get right to the point? What does your audience prefer? Pick one social media platform to promote your content. What will be your social platform of choice? Again, this must be the one that your ideal client hangs out on. I'm sure you already know this, but here are some social media sites like Pinterest, Facebook, X, Threads, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Utilizing social media platforms to advertise your content by leveraging their influence and reach. Take advantage of what the social media algorithms is promoting at the moment, which is probably some sort of short form video. Each platform has different organic promotion technique. Ensure you're using the right one for that form. Post engaging articles with links directly to new content so your readers can easily access it without having to search online too much. Because if they have to go search for it, they're more than likely not going to do it. Make it easy for them. Add a QR code to your image so your user can scan it. This is a simple way to direct traffic back to your website. And for all my fellow Pinterest users out there, make sure to use keywords and your headlines and your pin descriptions to help optimize your visibility and reach more people with your message. By leveraging multiple platforms and social media, you can effectively promote your content to maximize your profits, friends. And the final step, or step number 5, is analyzing results. And then, of course, redefining your workflow processes when needed. An essential aspect of improving workflow process is to analyze the performance metrics of the published content. By keeping track of metrics such as views, clicks, and user interactions, you can identify improvement areas. By studying your analytics, small business owners and life coaches like you can adjust your strategies accordingly to optimize your workflow to maximize your efficiency. When you're tracking performance metrics, you know what content is resonating with your ideal clients. From creating high quality content on your website or with a podcast or YouTube to managing your social media posts and your email marketing. You want to take all of these numbers so that you are making sure that you are creating the right content. Track your metrics. It will give you a roadmap on what content to expand on when creating your next content calendar. Analyzing your results and redefining your workflow process requires careful consideration across multiple channels throughout your content operations, from idea generation to post-production posting. Okay, friends, I have talked long enough again today. By effectively organizing your content workflow, you can maximize profits and ensure that all of your efforts are put to good use. We need to be good stewards of our time. Create a system for brainstorming your ideas, reading your content, optimizing it for search engines, publishing it, and promoting it that works well for you. Make sure you're analyzing your results to help you streamline the process while ensuring that you are putting out quality content. Have an organized approach to help you stay focused on what matters most, producing valuable information that resonates with your ideal clients and helps drive conversions in your business. Take control of your content workflow, friend, to maximize your profit by creating simple, effective workflows. Implement the right strategies to ensure success in managing your content creation. I hope these 5 steps are valuable for you, friend. As always, jump down into the show notes so you can find the link to work with me if you feel called. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.